taken before your other actions, or do they have to be at the end?
You can take them whenever.
What do you mean?
You can do a bonus action whenever.
Only during your turn, though. Not like you can't do it as like a reaction or anything.
Right.
Well,
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good.
I guess
Also,
you can do a bonus action then.
regarding the level up spell slots thing, I am going to concur and say no.
Question, Otto.
Mhm.
Follow-up question related to that. If they got extra spell slots on this level, do they have to wait for a long rest?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
that
they
doesn't
do.
affect me, but like.
Oh,
Yeah, they do.
really? Okay, so my second level spells are actually useless because I don't have my second level slots yet.
Hold on. No. Let me rethink that. No, I'm gonna counter myself. I played a counter spell on myself. If you did level up and get a spell slot, for example, like you would in level 2, you can just give yourself it for now. I think under normal circumstances, though, I would probably say you would need a long rest because like wouldn't have the time to learn the spell while doing all this. So, but for now, let's actually just say it's fine. But I think like
from the shark.
But like for me, like just thinking about it, I feel like when you hit that level, like you would need some kind of rest to like sort of enhance your book of spell.
Take time to like use it.
And you learn through that. I mean, there's various different ways you could probably enter, but I think like doing a long rest to me, like I think it would make the most sense.
Do we hit them or not?
You get them.
Okay.
I'm simply explaining. I'm explaining how both
You get the
work.
ones you just got, basically, but
Yes.
not the ones you already had.
I'm simply explaining the logic of both.
Well,
Okay?
yeah, because like for full casters, our spell slots have literally doubled this level. Like we had 3 first level slots at second level, now we have 4 firsts and 2 seconds. So like we have double the number of spell slots.
To me, Spoon, that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, and I'm telling you guys, you go ahead and just give yourself the stuff. It is fine. I was simply explaining the logic.
Yeah, no, I think that makes
Otto's benevolent god.
So, anyway.
Guys are really back and forth today, huh?
What? No, I always support Otto.
I'm gonna strike Dodge down for going back and forth and being a brown noser for a second.
Dodge too wishy-washy.
He's too much of a fence rider right now, and I don't like it for that. All right, let me do a tweet, and then we're gonna get started.
I'm gonna give you a tweet.
Spoon, 2 strikes. Like, what is that?
Instant 2. Like, what is this?
If Spoon acts out one more time, I'm going back on my word on this plots thing. But I'm just sick of the attitudes today. I don't know what is happening. I don't know if people are hungry. Honestly, I'd advise a snack would be helpful.
Tired more than hungry, but
true.
Tired.
True.
It's okay.
What are you tired
I'm
for?
snacking, so I won't be angry.
Why are you tired?
It's 10:40.
God, you're a boomer. Good lord. Like, you're so much older than me. Crazy.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Let's get started with a recap. And we'll do like a fairly fast recap. So, let me get my ambiance going. And whenever Hectic comes in, he can I'll try and fill him in on what he so far. So, on the last episode of the podcast, which was in session 6 by count, traveled and arrived at Port Cadence, which is a port town. And you guys had already taken a long rest for the evening. You awoke, went down into the main tavern floor, and met with Severus Bane. Severus is an acquaintance of yours. Encountered him in Stonefang. He has an assignment for you, and he will be tagging along for said assignment. He is asking you to help him retrieve a unique item, and it is a rainbow starfish. Now, unfortunately for him, his poor negotiation skills led him into a predicament that he solved. He needed you to help us buy passage into the cove, which is Light Cove, and you hired a pirate captain to do so. Captain's name was Captain Barkskin. Everybody. So he after that, you prepared. People did various things. As I recall, Arden in particular did some gambling. And then you set sail to the cove, which was north of the port. After setting sail, arrived into the cove, and we circumvented through and around High Rock, which is a rock formation in the middle of the cove, and tried to go around Sharkbait Lagoon. We're almost out when you ran into some sharks and some other creatures you did not know them. They attempted to sink your boat by slamming into it, which under normal circumstances probably doesn't make sense, but we're going to run with it. Fortunately for all of you, you have evaded them, and also you found a treasure chest at the end of the map out for the combat scene. And now we are actually taking a small boat and entering into the lair of the Scorned. That's the recap. So, we're on our small boat. Severus is joining you for this. You have enough space in the boat for all of you. And the only thing in front of you right now is the cavern appears to be dark. Wise to have some kind of light source at your disposal. I'll let you.
Chubb just bought a lantern today. Smile.
You could use a lantern. That's something you.
I do have a bullseye lantern that is good for scouting like that.
Okay, mine's some more like area, like regular one. I forget what it's called. Hooded. That one.
Yeah, mine's like a more direct down the. We could light both of them.
Let's do it. Yeah.
We could do that. I have enough oil.
Do it.
Okay, I'll do it. And so I'm gonna pull out my lantern and light it. And
okay.
I'm assuming you're gonna do the same.
Yeah.
It appears that Erica and Jubb have lit their lanterns that they had, and a bright light shines from them.
Adventure.
A light source is found. And would you like to venture into the dungeon? Yes?
Yeah.
After you.
Yes, I would like to scry one.
Okay.
I'll put it on the bottom. Thank you, Autumn.
Okay, sounds good. So,
what?
where you wouldn't understand, you don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! So, we're gonna assume that everybody wants to paddle forward. You have oars. We'll assume one of you knows how to use paddles. Any of your characters know how to use paddles? Arden doesn't.
I'm good with land vehicles, not.
Nor would I be very proficient with it with my -3 strength.
Nope.
Okay.
I'll use a boat when you can swim.
I think Melonius probably is. I think I heard him volunteer.
To answer the point from Pahanin, you know there are sharks in these waters. Swimming is not necessarily.
Sharks, right?
Sure, you can test it.
I'm not gonna test it.
So we are. This group isn't quite so familiar with its oars on the boat. You do your best to figure it out on the fly. Severus is definitely not going to help you.
I feel like
That department.
I feel like Melonius and the hell is Hectic's character's name? Why did I forget this? The two strong guys. Yes, Serox. The two strong guys.
Hector has to hold on to the side of the boats to not capsize it due to his weight, so it's really just all Melodious.
Yeah, Serox is placing himself in the middle. Done it before.
That's right.
Okay, so who's actually manning the oars of the boat?
I can try with Melonius if no one else wants to.
Okay, so it's not. I'm not gonna make you roll. Just for flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So Melonius and Jub take the oars and they begin to push you into the cavern. And like I said before, it is dark. Jub, even though you had the lantern, I assume you set it down on the boat, but it's still producing enough light where you can see you can see about 10 to 15 feet in front of you, and to the sides you can see the walls of this cave. The cave, there's plenty of moisture on the ground and on the walls. I think the description of this cave would be all sorts of various rock formations. Like,
would you say it's dank?
I'd say it's very dank. I'd say dank is an excellent way. And there is a river that you can continue to sail through. Haven't investigated yet, but this river that is going through the cave, it's more deep than you expected. You haven't investigated how deep, but you can tell based on just looking at it that it is not. It would be deep enough for even your larger humanoids to be able to completely submerge underwater. So, the cave is also, we'll say it's quiet now. Would anybody like to do anything before we progress further?
I'm gonna suppress my wanting to just shout down the tunnel and hear an echo.
Okay.
Row the boat.
There is ground. There are shores. This cave could go to ground, and you could walk, I suppose.
I would rather walk. I will. Jub wants to walk.
Yeah, that sounds like a better idea for everyone.
Okay. That is perfectly fine. You are allowed to do that.
Yeah, this boat's heavy. Please.
So you are walking now, as opposed to using the boat. Is everybody exiting the boat, or are we going to keep some people on it?
So we don't lose them. I don't feel like our captain would be very happy if we lost them.
Yeah, let's pull the boat up onto the shore so it doesn't float away.
So you're tying the boat to the shore so that
not
it's
concerned about tides, friends.
So I will comment quickly.
The timer on us today.
The river, the water appears somewhat steady. There hasn't yet been any indication that the water will be. And even going through the cove, there were no storms or anything that you could tell were oncoming. So, Pahanin, you could guess that it might be safe to leave this here unless some mystical event were to occur and cause the water to.
I see. I take back my complaint. We're good to continue, friends.
Okay. We are bringing the boat to shore, tying it up so it doesn't drift away. And everybody's walking for now.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Okay. So we still have our lanterns and everything. You walk further into the cave, and feels like you've been walking for about 15 minutes now. Say 10 to 15 minutes. You could guess that walked about half a mile. It's a slow walk because you're trying to be careful not to slip on this. The ground is somewhat slick. Trying to be a little bit careful. And eventually you find yourselves at a dead end. There appears to be a wall in front of you, and as you look upon the river, there is a large gate that is closed through the water from ceiling to however far into the water. See, your path has been blocked, and openings of the gate, the slits, are small enough where none of you could swim through.
So are you saying like the walking path is a dead end, but technically the cave does continue, but only underwater, basically through a closed gate?
Correct.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
We're correct. Just a quick glance with light. There are no openings besides what is in.
Why the hell is there a gate on this random cave?
Is that a Severus question?
Yeah, it sounds like a Severus question.
Sounds like a Severus question to me.
You're asking Severus that? I just want to be. You're asking Severus,
I think.
or is that a global question?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That is just like, yeah, it's just sort of maybe possibly a rhetorical question, just sort of saying
Okay,
out loud,
sure.
like, why the fuck is there a gate here? This makes no sense.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm with you there. Severus will chime in anyway. He'll say, a barrier to stop us from getting through easily? Perhaps there's an alternate path. Doesn't look like there's any entrances here that I can see with my eyes. Perhaps there's something we're not seeing. I'd help you here, but quite tired.
My point is that someone would have to live here and build a gate for some reason for there to be a gate here. Gates just don't appear out of nowhere.
That's true. You're absolutely right.
So, does anyone have a plan of how to get around the gate?
If only Serox were here, he'd smash it.
Yeah, so like, how old a gate are we talking? Like, is this thing rusted? Is it breaking down? Or is it...
Good question. So it is rusting in some places. The age of this gate, it feels like it's been here for quite some time. You're not sure how sturdy it is.
Anyone want to bang on it to find out?
I don't know if making noise is the best idea.
Nah, it's fine.
Can I look
I
at
mean,
the
if
water and
somebody's
see if
gonna
anything's
bang
swimming
on it,
around
it'd
right
be
below us
Xerox.
immediately? Is there anything like swimming like that we can see in the water below us, or is it pretty like? muggy up?
There's the wadi is the water, not the wadi. Yeah,
The body.
wadi. The
Wadi.
water is
Nice.
murky enough where you can't see the bottom completely. You have to actually dive in and swim. So again, consider that it's like I said before, it's deeper than you expected it.
I vote for Xerox to bang it with
How
his
like
halberd.
thick is this gate, by the way? Is it just like an inch wide, like
Uh,
a wall?
good question.
Can I see past it?
As you investigate further, you can see past the gate. There appears to be a larger, I'm just going to call it a larger room in front of you. It's so large you can't see the sides of it. And the river cuts through it. There is. Let me actually look at the map so I can. There are some land masses in this larger room in the cave, and the water extends through it. But and this appears to be the last cave, at least from what you see. There are lights as well. As you look further past the river, in the middle of the water, there is a brazier, and a fire is burning bright.
Oh, somebody lives here.
It is in the middle of the water again, so there's something out of the water.
Okay. Another question for you, Otto.
Sure. Let me answer the gate thickness. It is not a thin wall or gate. It's definitely thicker than an inch. Breaking through it doesn't appear feasible, at least to you. Whoever wanted to know.
tragic. So with the river being incredibly murky that we can't see the bottom,
Mhm.
I'm also assuming that means we can't see that the gate extends all the way
Can't.
to the bottom of the river.
Cannot.
Okay.
You'd have to dive into the water to check.
Let's see. Well, friends, if we can't see the bottom, there's only one way to find out. I say,
Alright.
give it a dive and see what's down there.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the only way.
I got no
Good luck.
complaints.
So-
I got enough hit points now.
Oh, people are diving in the water? Yes?
I will thunder wave
This.
I don't
under
like
the
how
water if I'm in danger.
I don't
Send
like how
help.
excited he was when we determined that was the course.
Okay.
Water. I
Who's-
love it.
Who's jumping in, if anybody?
Bahanin. He's going in.
Okay, you going now? Just want to be clear. You going now?
Yeah, no. I'm gonna swan dive off the shore.
Okay,
Right,
Hannon's
right,
jumped
right.
into the water. Does anybody else follow him?
I'm gonna wait and see what
I
happens.
don't know.
Okay.
No.
Hannon, then this explanation is for you alone, I guess. You dive into the water, and the water is cold, as you'd expect. However, as you dive in, it becomes clearer that there is a bottom, and the gate extends to the bottom completely. There is no way to pass through. However, as you look around into the water, find there is a cavern underwater that someone could swim through. Anyone could in your party. Serox, it would be a tight squeeze. And the cavern is also small enough, though, where you'd have to do it single file.
Oh. I will swim back up to shore before
Yep.
I do anything else.
You see Pahanin after about 30 seconds swim back to shore. And he says,
Well, friends, good news and bad news. Firstly, the bad news. The gate extends to the bottom of the river. I don't think there's any way for us to get it open on this side. However, underneath the waves, there's another passage that leads further into the cavern. It might be worth our time to explore.
Is this like a deep cave? Do we know if there's any, like, I can't hold my breath that long. Do we know what the other side looks like at all?
I have not explored far enough. Although
there
I can
not
breathe
that far?
underwater, so I could, if needed.
Is the since you are, the resident water magician,
Waterman. Yes.
Am I
That's
calling
my
that
name.
I vote for you to go check and hopefully find a way to open the gate.
Okay.
got this, Aquaman.
That
I
sounds
sure
like the safest option, honestly. Like, if he can breathe underwater, that seems pretty straightforward.
So just
This is my
Pahanin is going
purpose.
in? Just Pahanin?
This is my
I-
purpose.
I really can't.
Nope,
I will
just
thunder
him.
wave if I'm in danger,
That
gentlemen.
sounds like a really bad.
Please help.
Oh,
I can turn you invisible.
oh,
Ooh.
that's cool.
Your assistance would be appreciated, friend.
I cast invisibility on Pahanin.
Okay. You are Pahanin. You find that Arden touches you on the top of the head, and your body begins to shimmer, and you look upon your hands, and they start to disappear. And your whole body is now gone to you.
Wow, that's impressive.
Oh man, I can't take any actions, right? Or I
If
lose
you
the-
attempt to cast a spell,
You attack or cast a spell, it ends.
and attack, yep, it ends. So
Okay.
tread
It's also
carefully.
concentration-
If
it's also
I-
concentration.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to risk losing it. But I just want to let it be known, out of character, I totally would have tripped Jub on my way out if I could. Screw that guy.
Wow.
Anyways, I'll dive in.
Okay.
To the cavern I go.
Hannon alone dives into this cavern, and you dive into the waters. You are still invisible, and you swim through this small cavern that you have found underwater. And Hannon, you swim and it's not too far. Not too far, and you find that there is a passage upward that will take you to the surface of the water. I'm just going to assume you're going to swim up there.
Yeah.
So you exit the water and reach the surface, and there is a small shore, and it appears this is a really small room. It's also a dark room. Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Okay, perfect. So you see enough where you can make out that the room, there are some skeletons in this room, and there is and all the skeletons are wearing distinct clothing that would, your best guess, appear to be pirate clothing. It would seem that, based on your best guess, some pirates tried to take it upon themselves to plunder this cave, and they seem to have. So there is one particular skeleton that you can see that is wearing a captain's hat, appears to be hunched over what looks like a lever, and yeah, has a skeletal fist clench.
I see. Are any of these skeletons moving? Or
Nope,
just...
not yet.
Okay, not yet. There it is. And I want to confirm, this is a different room than the other one on the side of the gate.
Different
we saw
room.
Before?
This is different. Completely different room.
I'm still invisible, right?
You're still invisible.
And his hand is clenched around the lever, right? Like I would have to.
He has his arm is like on the lever. It's like it's not like he's like leaning on it, and his arm is over the lever.
Got it. So I definitely have to push him out of the way. Right?
You'd have to move him. You're gonna have to move him in some way. Like you can attempt to pull the lever down, but you're still moving the skeleton. Because I think you think it's important. There are, I don't know, half a dozen skeletons in here.
Okay.
Including the captain.
And so, as far as I can see, the entrance I swam out of, is that like the only one into this room?
Only entrance, only exit.
Okay. So, is there anywhere I can stand? So I'm still in the water, right?
You're still in the water. I assume you're just treading water at this point.
Yeah, I'm treading water. Is there any section of like the land that they're on that's like not immediately next to a skeleton that I can stand on?
Yes, there is, absolutely.
Okay. Second question. Describe to me how this lever works. Is it on the ground? Is it like a big one that you push back and forth? Is it on a wall?
It's on a wall. It's on a wall, but it's low enough on the wall where the skeleton is like in a seated position and has his he's leaning on it and has the arm over the. And you would have to push the lever down.
I have to push it down, huh?
Correct. You have no idea if it's a simple task for you. Mind, you are a gnome, so something that would be a simple task for a larger individual might not be so for you.
What do the walls of this cave look like?
Rock formation walls. So they are not smooth. They are rigid. There is a moisture on the walls. They slick like the ground. Running would not be in your best interest.
Doesn't sound like I can climb either.
You could attempt it. You would definitely have issues.
Okay. So okay, so it's on a wall, right? Is the wall beneath that all water, or is it like all land?
No, it's ground. There is ground under the lever. Currently, you are. Let's call this the back of the room. You are in the back of the room currently. In front of you, roughly 10 feet, is where all the skeletons and the lever is.
Wow, really regretting not taking Mage Hand, boys. This is tragic. I've tried to figure out if I can use my wind spells to like get above it and push it down, but
we can't help you. You got to figure it out, man.
You'd also lose invisibility if you cast a spell.
Cast anything.
Yeah.
I will remind
I,
everybody. I know we're all. Nobody can communicate with you right now. Just to be very clear. Clear. Nobody is communicating with you, and unless there's some spell that I'm not seeing. Probably like
A spell that like you could send a message, right?
There's definitely
Like-
one.
Okay. I'm gonna start by doing this.
Okay.
Is there a regular skeleton that's kind of isolated from the rest of them? He's
Uh,
not like an adventurer to it.
slightly far enough where he
Okay.
is not attached to it.
I would like to swim to shore and
Okay.
step onto it.
Okay, are you sneaking or not?
Yeah. I'll be stealthy.
Okay, then you need to roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Nice. Quiet.
Too quiet.
I really want to try to pull it and run, but I.
Okay, you are at shore,
Okay.
on ground level now, and you haven't made a sound.
Is there a pebble anywhere?
Yeah, sure, you can pick up a loose rock.
Okay. Can I throw a pebble at a wall? Not the wall where the switch is.
Yeah, sure. You want to do that?
I'll give it a toss.
Okay, which wall? East,
Assuming the
west.
switch is
Lever is
north,
north.
east.
Okay, you throw
So
it.
to the east.
Throw it. So basically to your right. So
Yep.
you throw it to the east, and it. Well, you throw it. Do you throw it really hard, or?
Yeah,
Kinda
I
just-
want it to make sound.
Okay,
As
you
much
throw
as
it, and it makes a sound, like any rock would make if you against a surface, and nothing happens.
Okay.
Almost tempted to be like, and a dragon emerges from the water.
So
You've pissed it
I'm
off.
I'm on the shore,
The entire
like a fair
ground starts
distance
shaking.
Okay.
away from most of the skeletons, right?
Say it again.
I'm on the shore.
Yes.
I'm on the shoreline, away from the majority of the skeletons. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I would like to pick up another pebble
Yep.
and throw it at one of those isolated skeletons.
Okay. You throw it. How hard are you throwing it?
Light toss this time.
Light
Not
toss.
trying to
Okay.
do
You're not trying to do anything. Got it. Roll athletics.
Okay.
You throw the pebble, but it slips out of your hand. You accidentally hit the pirate captain,
Oh.
and you knocked his hat a little bit to the
Uh-oh.
side.
That's disrespectful. He's not going to be happy.
But nothing happens.
He's dead, so it's fine. Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Why would anything happen? He's dead.
Maybe the crit fail is giving me a sense of safety.
He's
Okay.
dead.
You feel like these are just normal skeletons, Hannon. Nothing
is pulling
peculiar.
The switch is pulling the switch not to open a gate, but to revive the skeletons or some shit?
I don't know. Is it?
His subconscious
Maybe
says.
pull the switch to find out.
His subconscious says.
Okay.
Consult the shell.
Dude, this. Oh man, this would be the perfect time, but I don't think it's a good idea to make any more noise, just in case.
Uh huh.
Okay. Here's. Oh my god, my character doesn't even carry rope either, so I can't pull it from across the room. This is.
What are you? What's the problem? They're just skeletons.
Auto please.
Hannon is just slowly losing his fucking mind down here.
The rest of the party, I just want to point out, we're going to say it's been a couple minutes for the rest of the party, just to be clear.
Should we take a break so they can wonder what the fuck I'm doing?
They are no. I'm just saying the rest of the party. It's been a couple minutes, but Hannon's been gone.
Does anyone want to play like cards or something, or?
I won't say that you're. I don't think you're going to be concerned with that amount of time, but haven't had any nothing's changed in at least 5 minutes.
Would we have heard like the pebble that he threw against the wall, or is he like too far?
Good question. Roll perception.
Fair enough.
Would it be passive? Unless you, I mean, I wouldn't be actively listening for it.
If you're trying to, he's trying to maybe drop a little. So I'm gonna say roll perception. Your passive perception. Okay, that's about where your passive perception is. No, you didn't hear it.
While we're here, can I take a look around and see if I can spot anything that's like anyone that's hidden or anything that any like clues regarding to it?
Yeah, perception. You could also investigate.
Okay.
Investigation. You're like actually like going
I'm
around
looking for,
and
like tracks or something. Probably.
oh, if you're looking for tracks, that's survival.
Okay.
No tracks on land you can see.
No footsteps, nothing. Okay.
Nope.
What about fish
Okay.
tracks, though?
Ooh, good question. I just. So, anybody else want to do anything? Otherwise, I'm going back to Pahan.
I think that's good for me.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. I will add in because I would be amiss to not. Severus is growing impatient in the back. He's like, God, what's taking the guy so long? Jeez.
I mean, we don't know how deep it is after all, so.
You want to go do it yourself? Go ahead, Severus.
Oh, I just bought
True.
these. I just bought these clothes.
That's true. You did just like take me or teleport right to the ship. You could just probably teleport to the other side of the fence, couldn't
Nah,
you?
I just honestly, I think it's a waste of a spell. I bought these clothes. I'm not swimming.
That's true, but like, I feel like you could have something that can make you not get wet, right?
Wait. Even if he opens the gate, you're going to have to swim.
I mean, not necessarily.
No,
Then he'll use this. Then he'll use the spell.
no, I won't have to swim.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
He's gonna use
Then
the
I'll just
spell.
fucking teleport and just be lazy.
I won't have to swim. That's for sure.
So versus me in denial of doing my homework every week. I won't have to do the homework. It's fine. It's fine.
Pahanan,
All
the
right.
camera pans back to you, cave of skeletons.
All right. Two-step process. All right. First off, go into one of the little regular skeletons.
Are you being stealthy?
No. Well, I'm walking normally right now. Things can hear me. They can hear me.
Okay. Walk up to the skeleton.
Do I make it to the skeleton? Okay. I touch his arm. Just like with one finger, I touch it and then draw back immediately.
Oh, so you're being kind of quick when you draw backward. Roll a. You're gonna need to do a dexterity save. The ground's quite slick.
Me?
The ground is quite slick.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you keep your footing. When you
Okay.
when you like quickly go backwards.
Skeleton didn't move?
No, but when you touched it, its arm moved a little bit. But I think you're gonna guess that that's because you touched it. Kind of like moved it.
Physics, that's how that works. Okay. I'm gonna walk to the wall. Near where the switch and the boss skeleton is.
The boss skeleton? The pirate skeleton.
Yeah. Hat skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
Dangerous one, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing. I'm like probably 5 feet away from boss skeleton and the switch
Sure.
right now. Nothing's attacked me on the way there.
No, I suppose other than your psyche, but
I'm going to the left of the skeleton.
okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And before it moves, I'm going to cast Gust of Wind to the east, and I'm going to blow it away. And afterwards, I will hit the switch and try to run.
Okay, let me see the gust of wind, please. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw from you in a direction, so you're pushing it towards the east.
Yep.
Okay, got it. All the skeletons, you see them start to shake because of the strong current of wind, and all of them get pushed to the side, and some dust settles, some pebbles fly off, and you look again, and the pirate skeleton is leaning against the lever.
Oh, he hasn't moved at all? He's still just...
His hat moved a little.
Okay. Okay, so what I can... But, like, the regular skeletons are gone.
Oh yeah, they're all gone. Some of them have broken apart. Definitely just large pile of bones now.
Okay.
I assume we would have heard that. That's pretty loud.
I mean, how deep is this cavern?
You hear...
I blasted a bunch of bones into a wall, right? Like that's.
there is a little bit of noise
But
for
you
you,
also
for
went,
you
like,
guys.
underwater, so like the water would mask a lot of that.
There, you hear a little bit.
Also, I have a question for you, Otto. Since he cast a spell that drops invisibility.
Yep,
would
you're
I
no longer
know-
invisible, Pahanan.
Would I know that like the spell is dropped? Because
I-
technically it's a concentration spell.
True,
So I don't
you'd-
know if I
yeah,
would,
sure.
like, feel if I would feel that I would lose concentration on this spell.
Honestly, I feel like you would feel something change. I honestly feel like that would be a thing. If you're concentrating on a spell, I feel like the caster would, because you no longer need to concentrate.
Mm-hmm.
So you understand, Arden, that your concentration has been lifted. Your spell has broken. Don't know how, obviously, but something has now changed.
Well, either Pahanan's dead or he did something stupid.
Dead.
Okay.
So, is anybody going to jump into the water after him? This new information.
Wait,
Nope.
what do you mean?
Well, he's no longer invisible. I can tell you that much.
Oh, that is not very good.
It's kind of awkward.
We can get a new shell guy, right?
Oh my
I'll,
god.
God. Shelly is irreplaceable.
Kidding.
I'll say a prayer for Pahanan.
Sure.
That's the best I got.
Yeah.
You say a prayer to your god. Oh god, what's the god?
Timora.
Timora, thank you.
God of luck.
Timora, yes, got it. Timora. You pray to Timora, hoping for the best of luck for Pahanan. And a little prayer God for him.
Did he actually tell us how deep this like cavern was?
Like deep as in how far you've traveled while in it?
How far? No, like how far he went to get there.
Oh, I didn't say how far he went. I just told him that it didn't take him that long.
No shot, I dive in.
And
I knew it was close, I'd go, but like he didn't tell us it was close.
I obviously that no information. That so doesn't look like or seem like anybody's diving in as well. So Pahanan, we're back to you.
Okay.
Pahanan,
Right.
the pirate captain's skeleton did not blow away with the gust of wind. Something is amiss here.
Okay. I guess before I do anything else, I will take a look over the skeleton and see if there's anything out of place, mayhaps.
How close are you to it?
Did
Did you walk closer?
1 to 2 feet away.
You're 1 to 2 feet away now.
You could probably reach.
Okay.
Oh,
So as you investigate,
something happened.
From being about 1 to 2 feet. The pirate appears to be his clothing. It appears that he's been here for a while. Clothing is not in, and the skeleton itself, though it has a skeleton, is not damaged anyway. It appears to have either purposely been put here, or it just so happens that it fell into that by some incident. So take that with.
All right. I have one more option before I just pull the lever and pray.
Yep.
I will back up to about 10 feet this time from
Okay.
the switch.
Okay.
I have a cantrip called Lightning Lure that sends out like a little lash that grabs something and pulls it back. I would like to try to pull the handle.
From there.
Yes.
Okay. So you're roughly 10 feet away, as much distance as you can get from it. You you cast Lightning Lure, and so you cast this spell. I don't know how loud this is, but you're producing lightning, so
it's loud.
it's pretty loud. So we'll deal with it simultaneously for the rest of the group.
Mm-hmm.
You cast Lightning Lure and throw out a lash of pure lightning energy towards the lever, and your aim is true. And out of nowhere, the hand gets in the way of the lure, and your lure is now grasping the skeleton's.
Okay. I see. I'm not gonna pull back.
He takes 5 lightning damage.
And for the rest of the group, you hear another loud noise. This time, it's distinctly different by comparison to what you heard before. This is a crackling energy. Something you hear is crackling. It will produce that noise for I don't know how long you're gonna use that cannon, but gonna not gonna try and dispel it at some point.
It would be there for at least like 5 seconds or something.
Okay.
Like, it's not just a one and done.
So you attach it onto the skeletal arm, not on purpose. It seems to have intercepted this lightning lure. And then its other hand slowly grabs the lightning lure.
I panicked dispelling.
Okay, you panic and dispel it. And the skeleton then punches down and goes limp.
Is it over the lever again?
It's over the lever.
Okay,
But hasn't
I'm
actually
calling
pulled it.
The boys.
Maybe if you just ask him to pull the lever, Kronk, it might work.
You're going back out of the room?
Yeah.
The water freezes. As you turn towards the exit, the water completely freezes on you. And there's only one place to look now. Horrified in the situation you're in, Van, and you turn. The skeleton is starting to rise to its feet, and its eyes a bright sapphire blue.
Okay.
It gazes upon you with no weapon in hand.
Okay. I am... Okay, so when I see the water freeze, I'm like pretty much at the shore. Yeah.
Yes.
So I've got a little bit of space between
You do.
the skeleton.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take my shell out in one hand. I'm gonna hold it as like a talisman, and then other than that, I'm just gonna watch for now.
Okay.
I'll let him do something first.
Rest of the party. The crackling has stopped, and you start to see the water in front of you begin.
Fine a little. Like,
what is this kid doing?
That's not good.
I'd agree.
I mean, he makes ice, right? Isn't that his thing?
Yeah, that sounds even
Yeah,
worse
but
though.
why would he freeze the ice? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
I mean, have you seen him? He's kind of crazy.
do we have any way to get through the ice?
Does anyone have a way to like teleport and help him?
Looks immediately at Severus.
Yep, staring at Severus.
He says, "If I can't see where I'm going, I don't know what'll happen." He's on his own.
I can do nothing.
Yeah,
I
I
have an
don't
idea.
have much for the ice. Good luck, Bannon.
Wait. Elner, I heard you said
I'm thinking.
it's thinking. Okay, I'll give you some time to think before.
Direction.
He's reading.
Nope, that doesn't show how far away it is. Nope, I got nothing.
Oh God.
Okay. At this
go.
point, the rest of the party is out of options to assist. So we'll go back to Pahanin. Pahanin, stand before a skeleton monster and it's staring through you. Your exit has been blocked by a complete free, and you are just holding your shell out in front of you. The skeleton begins to slowly walk toward you, and it is about 1.5 feet away from you. It stops.
Okay.
Looks down at you, and it says, "Heed me, intruder of this sacred place. I bring you a warning. What you seek is dangerous beyond your comprehension. It is no trinket that you find here, a relic of great power is protected by these walls, and should you wish to acquire it for yourself, heed my warning. Those who take upon this relic will be brought misfortune. Steal from the gods themselves. Don't think I know who you travel with. The Defiler is with you. Tread carefully as you follow. He will bring you no. And
did you just say he doesn't know who we travel with?
He said to be careful.
Did only Pahanin hear this, or was this like...
Only Pahanin heard this.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And the skeleton touches the shell.
Oh. I'm drawing it. I'm not letting him keep a hand on it.
It then kneels down and it says, "Keep this close. I am a messenger from..."
Oh. You can just see like the shocked expression on my face, but I'm still speechless.
This relic belongs to her, the goddess of the sea. Do not worry. She does not blame you. She anticipates that you will steal her artifact. I am simply warning you. Careful of this defiler, this creature that you are following.
Okay.
He is not of this world.
It's a lot to take in, Mr. Skeleton.
The water behind you unfreezes, and the skeleton goes limp and rattles to the ground and breaks.
Okay. I'm gonna take like 30 seconds to compose myself.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll turn around and swim back to the party before I do anything else.
Okay. Party, before we get to Pahan and actually get... After about 10 to 15 more seconds, water begins to unfreeze, and it goes back to the way it once was. And after another 30 seconds or so, you see Hannon rise to the surface of...
Well, thankfully he's not dead.
We'll faith
Oh.
try.
You're okay.
The gate, though, is still closed.
What happened?
Well, I've learned several things about our location. First off, there's a switch that I can only assume will open this gate further down the passageway, guarded by a creature. This creature informed me that what we are robbing is a treasure of the gods. You have anything to say about this, Severus?
I mean, didn't lie to you.
I I'm just gonna like stare at him incredulously, like, what the fuck?
What?
That's a bit above our
Did
pay
you?
grade.
I'm
like-
sorry. I'm sorry. I asked you to help me in this quest to find this thing, this rainbow starfish. I honestly don't care if it is a artifact. I don't care what. I don't care if it's item from the gods. Makes no difference to me. It is what I seek, and one of a few. I think at this point, given your new knowledge, you can guess that I am after either artifacts from the gods themselves. So, yeah, we are stealing.
Oh, at least he's honest about it.
But it's not an issue. Trust me. Trust me. I will not lie to you, nor will I not share the information I promised when we complete this task.
I think he's lying about not lying to us. Can I get some insight on that?
Oh, he most certainly is.
Yeah, you can roll insight. While he is a questionable person, it's hard to question what he has said to you. He was sitting, but now he stands up and he says, "What? All of a sudden, you get some new information from some god, and now you got cold feet? You don't want to help me anymore? I promised you a nice reward."
I mean, messing with gods does notoriously end very poorly, usually. I think is the biggest thing.
Oh, really? You have done nothing to defy them.
I generally try not to.
And all of you can say the same.
Didn't Elner like defile?
Yeah, he did.
I,
Yeah, he did.
I
Yeah, he
did
did.
piss off a god.
He did.
That is kind of like, yeah, his thing. I don't know
Yeah.
Severus says these gods, they're selfish.
that.
These are
It's a warning.
these are selfish beings. You need not worship them. I certainly don't.
It's a warning, not
Excuse
a-
you?
I don't worship a single. They are false deities. They are selfish creatures. Really. You must know the stories of Goddess of the Sea, then. She fell in love, and you know what happened? Her heart got broken. Now no man can cross the sea.
I mean, that
Honestly,
sounds like every woman I've met, to be honest.
it's her own fault.
You take that back.
I won't. The gods are supposed to not meddle in the affairs of mortals. Yet she did, and she paid for it. And now she's sour about it. So now everybody pays.
I just
These...
want to confirm.
Yes.
Or sorry, go ahead.
So, honestly, there's no reason to worship them. They are liars. They ask us to worship, build shrines to them. And yet, what do we really get from it?
Okay, I just want to confirm that Severus is like a pretty tall individual.
He is about...
least.
Ooh, good question. The way that I think he was supposed to be set up was about 6 feet.
Okay.
He is slender,
Like-
though.
I'm gonna like try to shove at his knees when he's talking. I'm mad. I'm livid.
You push him a little bit. You find that he's actually not that strong. You push him not over. You don't push him over, but you kind of... You actually get enough force to
He
push.
wobbles?
Yeah, he wobbles a little. He's not that strong. And he says, "Oh, don't... No. Are you a follower of this goddess of the sea?"
I mean, he does carry around the seashell that he talks to, and so, I mean, that's kind of like...
A seashell he talks to.
yeah,
I will
mean,
speak to you no more, heretic. I will turn and leave.
You are welcome to not speak to me. But my question is, will you still aid me? My reward is still up for grabs, regardless of how you think of me. I am not your best friend, nor will I pretend to be. I have a job for you. I've taken it. If you don't like what I have to say, that's fine.
I think you'll steal the treasure regardless of my cooperation.
Oh, I'll
I think
steal
it's
the
best
treasures.
to make sure you
I
steal
will.
more.
I will steal the treasures of these gods. And I will tell you why, if you complete the task, as I promised. I believe our elvish friend asked me to promise that, and I will hold myself to it.
Well, personally,
I walk over to Pahanin and I whisper in his ear that I want to talk to him, like, away from the group, separately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
I will follow my comrade in arms.
Okay, I want to whisper to him. I'm like, all right, here's the deal. Let's help him do this so we can figure out what he's doing. So that if we need to, maybe we can try to stop him, because this doesn't sound good.
That most certainly isn't, comrade.
We gotta play the long game here.
Understandable. We shall persevere to strike up against those tall folk. Cerberus. Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, I'll shake your hand on it.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna spit in my hand before I shake.
Okay.
I'll shake it and then wipe my hand off.
Did you have an idea, Elmer?
Shucks.
Alright, so who wants to go pull the lever?
Are we all on board?
sounds like you.
Alright, Pahanin. Perfect.
He's going back.
I want some backup, guys. Like,
I can't swim, so
what was down there?
it's not that far. It's just a short swim underwater, and then a little small cavern with a lever in it. There's nothing to fear. No,
I'll go with my
ugly
buddy
skeleton.
Pahanin.
What was down there?
Yeah,
I'll go
Jub
alone.
just said he's
The
going.
skeleton?
I'll go alone.
Jub just said he's going. Okay. Okay, Pahanin jumps into the water as soon as Jub offers to help him.
It's a little toxic.
Jub, do you want to just jump after him?
I'm gonna crouch by the water and see if I can see him, and if I can't see him, I'm not going.
You see him, but then he disappears from view.
Yeah, no, I'm not going.
Okay.
Arden is gonna follow him.
Okay.
I'll follow as well, actually.
Okay, so Pahanin went in first, then Arden went in, then Erica went in. I'm gonna stick with that marching order. Okay, Pahanin, you go through the tunnel. You were ahead of them, so it appears you think you just went in by yourself. Arden, you go through the tunnel. And you go through the tunnel, Arden, and you can't see Pahanin in front of you, but he did jump in, and you can assume he is in front of you a little bit. Erica, as you go through the tunnel, a gate in the tunnel slams shut. You cannot pass.
I can't see shit down here anyway, so I'm just gonna go back up then.
Okay, Erica goes back up and reaches the surface with the rest of the party.
The gate closed on me. I think the other two are kind of on their own there.
I just went towards the
Right.
gate. It was already closed.
No, but like it. Never mind.
Okay. Pahanin, you exit.
I like drying up my hair.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. Thanks for that. Pahanin, you exit from the surface of the water, and as you take a few steps towards the lever, you hear another sound of someone exiting the water as well, and you look, and it's Arden. Arden has joined you.
You're not a comrade, but you'll do. There's the lever and the skeleton who protects it.
The skeleton in front of you, Arden, is complete bones at this point and broken apart. You're shocked that this skeleton scared me.
Wait, no hat?
The hat seems to have fallen to the wayside.
Yo, buddy, I swear this was like a moving skeleton. He was a pirate captain. He was.
There are some other skeletons in the corner too that are.
There appears to have been skeletons here, but They look like bones to me.
Wow, astute observation.
I'm gonna look around. Does it like, so we're like tucked in this like corner of this cavern or something like that?
Yes.
Here. Okay, can I look out into the larger area of the cavern that the gate is blocking?
No, you can't, because this is a separate room.
This is a separate room.
Yes.
This is just like
Completely separate room. Yes. Can't see the bigger cavern.
All right, I'm gonna pull the fucking lever.
Okay, Arden pulls the lever. Arden walks in front of Pahanin, just pulls the lever, and the rest of the party. The gate begins to rise from the water, and the opening is able to pass through. Pahanin, you turn, and the skeleton that was Bones, that was the pirate leader, a small sapphire rolls out. Seems that there was some movement, and a very small sapphire rolled out from under the pirate boat. Would you like to pick it up?
I will pick it up.
Okay, you pick up a small sapphire and put it in your pocket.
I will put it back in the shell case with the shell.
Okay, you put it in the shell. Got it.
It's related to the god I care about, so I will keep it safe.
Arden, you turn around and you see Pahanin had crouched down to grab something, and then he put it in the shell that he has.
I'll ask him what he found.
Just a gift from the gods, friend. That is all.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Mr. Moneybags doesn't give enough
Yeah,
of a shit
also,
right
after
now.
I said that, too, like, I turned around, I started walking back for the water.
Okay.
Like, I thought conversation over at that point.
Okay, got it. So you just said positive. Got it. And then Pahanin jumps into the water. Arden, assume you will after him. And both get back with the rest of the party, and the entrance is available to you now. You can pass through it. You would have to swim. So here is the map. You would have to... I put the boat here because I thought you would keep it. But, there you go. The boat's gone, actually. So you would have to swim through, and there are several places where there is surface. Gray areas are surface, obviously. The brazier here and here provides enough light where you can see the cavern well. And I put all your tokens on here. I don't think I missed. Did I? Wait, where's Elner? How did I miss?
Wow!
Dead. He's dead.
I died.
For that side comment, he just got
Bye,
smited
Elner.
by a god.
Oh,
You also
there's
got,
Elner. That's why I
Gerald.
couldn't get.
I don't see Gerald.
Isn't he in your bag?
He's in your.
He's on my
Is it?
shoulder.
Why didn't
Oh.
Gerald go pull the lever as a bird? He could have flown over there.
But it had to swim, though.
It was underwater. What?
He would have had to swim. It would have been kind of difficult.
There was no other way into that other than swimming through that cavern.
Jub, you find that an absolutely ridiculous concept to you.
Yo, he's
Jub is clearly some kind of vulture to you. He's not like a penguin.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, so everybody else is here. I'll leave Serox and to Polonius didn't actually level to level 3, so I will just leave him.
When Serox comes in here, would he just like walk on the bottom to get up here and then climb the side?
That is what I expect him to do.
Oh my goodness.
Fine. Serox did do this. Did, so there you go. Okay. Everybody else, I assume you're going to swim.
Mm-hmm. Just got finished.
I don't think anybody can walk on water.
Hair.
Well, what is Severus going to do? Because he said he wasn't going to swim.
Severus dimension doors to the ground.
Before we
Now
came in here,
you teleport.
He dimension
Which
door.
side of the water were we on originally?
You were on this side on the, we'll say like we're like on this side.
Yeah.
So you'd have to like swim around, basically have swim around here. Severus
that's
dimension
fine.
door.
That's fine.
See there.
I'll come over here then.
Obviously. And then everybody, you can place yourselves within reason, because you swam in here. Don't pass this area.
So was it like there was like gate like here-ish? And
Yes, correct.
Is it all kind of level here, but just like water? We don't know how deep it is.
That's a good question. The water is as deep as it was cavern. Hannon, you swam through it the most. It is at least 10 feet. At least. Possibly up to 15.
It's like 2 knees.
I don't know where you're going to be, Pahanan, so I'm putting it there for now, but you can...
Is this cavern like well lit, or is it just kind of like pitch black?
It is well lit. It's well lit. It's well lit.
Okay. Thank God.
Well lit for it. You swim in and get back to a surface, and as you swim to the surfaces and begin to dry off, you see some ripples in the water. And at the edge of the water here, a strange-looking creature swims to the surface as we... Did you just lose Vis? We lost Vis. Okay. A strange-looking creature swims to the surface.
Okay, it's not important.
And it doesn't, like, walk on the surface, obviously, but it gets to the surface, and it's just on the surface. And the creature... Let's see if it can actually... Does anybody know one of these two languages? Abyssal or Aquan?
Oh.
No, not
Nope.
No.
I almost took Abyssal.
Not a single person knows Abyssal or Aquan.
You could check Melonius, but I doubt it.
I really, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Vis does. I'll check. This is internet.
I mean, he might know Aquan, but I doubt it.
He doesn't know it. He knows Common and Gnome. I'm checking Serox, but Serox probably won't. He might know Abyssal. Serox knows Abyssal. So we're gonna go with that. Serox knows Abyssal. I'll check Melonius.
This said is the internet is coming in and out right now.
Yeah, what a surprise. So
yeah, I bet you it works for World of Warcraft though.
So
I asked him about Aquan. He said he doesn't speak it, but he says the shell might translate it for him.
I'm gonna say the shell's not, because Serox knows Abyssal. So I'm just gonna do that. The creature starts trying to speak a language that none of you understand, and then it stops after realizing you don't understand it, and then switches to another language. None of you understand it, except Serox. Obviously you can't see his facial gestures or anything, but he like looks at Pahanan and the rest of you behind him, and he says, "This creature is speaking a language I understand. He used to be speaking of soul." So he'll translate, and I will just go as if everybody can hear it. So the creature says, "You dare tread on my lair. I protect a sacred artifact. You are trespassing in these waters. Turn back now, or suffer." And Serox translates.
Oh, Lord.
And Severus goes, "Oh God, let's just kill this fish, skewer it, and cook it for dinner."
Can I try and identify what it is?
You may. Nature. Oh, very good. So this creature is called a Merrow. Merrow. I will pull up the D&D thing, actually. monster. It's been a while since I actually this creature. Check it. It's called a marrow, though. There it is. Okay. They are undersea merfolk-like monsters from the abyss who terrorize waters. They will live in undersea caves. Well, in this case, it's just a cave. And from what you know of their history, they were actually they used to be merfolk. However, they started to worship an evil god, and after making blood sacrifices to their god, they actually opened a rift into this, and they were corrupted. These are the result of.
Oh, so this could be bad god relic.
So this is a marrow, but is a little bit of a distinct marrow. Somewhat unusual. You haven't encountered many of these, Jub, but this one looks slightly different than your.
I probably haven't encountered any. I probably just read about them.
You probably okay. So you've seen images of them. You've seen pictures,
Yeah.
and this looks a little different. And so the creature says, "Very well. If you wish not to leave, then you will pay the price for your transgression." And it swims back into the water. And I'm going to turn on combat music. Now we are going to.
Oh, great.
I got here just in time.
Oh, baby. Hectic's here.
Boy, I thought it was this and I was disappointed, but it's actually Hectic and now I'm excited.
So, Hectic, you missed the part as Otto's getting started. But whatever this thing is apparently speaks Abyssal, and you translated it for us because you're the only one that knows it.
Don't question why I know it. Just accept the fact that I do.
Never
All right.
would.
You guys need to roll initiative.
Click on token.
Sever. I'm
Is
ready.
this Bravely defaulty?
No?
Is there
No, it's not.
This
This
is
is Octopath.
It's
Can
Octopath.
somebody give me
that's
a
what I
quick
s-
just upkeep where what happened?
You guys,
we
please do
we
that.
went in a cave really wet. We go underwater. There's a little cavern with a liver and like a skeleton guy. Pahanan went down because he can swim and breathe underwater, so yeah, that's way better for us. Skeleton guy, not very happy with us being here. Says, shocking absolutely nobody. Severus bad guy. Stealing from God Relic, and we do it anyways.
Okay.
Is the TLDR. I think that's pretty much sums it up, right, guys?
Don't worry,
Yep.
you didn't
I don't
miss
need
too
details.
much.
I just want to make sure I'm up to date on why we're fighting. I mean,
Holy
I'll happily
shit,
just
dude.
hit things, but I'd like to know maybe why.
You didn't
Yeah.
miss too much
So
because
this might be the last thing we do with Severus, because he might not be a good guy, shockingly.
you didn't miss
We're
too much
surprised about
because
that.
No,
this took 45 minutes to pull a fucking lever.
that's true.
Look. Okay.
He
Can you play-
looked at the skeleton. He threw a rock at the skeleton.
Oh
he
my
poked
God.
the skeleton. Then he
Also,
went
I'm
back up and
sorry.
pulled the
I was in a
skeleton.
room full
and
of
then he went back
skeletons
down again.
alone.
Just buying me time so I could get here before
This went
combat.
into
Yeah.
that room
This is
4
on
times
top
before
of
pulling that
things.
lever.
Also, Try forgets to mention Vis didn't even pull the lever.
Oh yeah, because he left
Okay,
instead of pulling it.
There was totally valid Okay.
Guys, Vis was the one that had the courage to go. He had the courage to
I
go.
just wanted to swim.
No, he had
He's
the
the
underwater
sea
breathing to go
god
in
guy.
there.
Doesn't matter if he had courage, he's the only one that could do it.
I mean, I could go down as long as the lever's at sea level.
You could have gotten it, Serox. You would have walked into there and you.
I would have just new worlded the water.
'Kay.
It's okay.
Oh God. Walked in the bottom thing. How do you swim? Walk. Erica, as of right now, you don't see anything in front of you, but there are ripples in the water.
Yeah, I'm not going to that water. I'm not fucking stupid. Is this like an actual rock? Big rock?
Yes.
Like hideable rock?
Yes.
I'm gonna take an angle on the rock here.
Mhm.
I have 35 speed.
Mhm.
I can get like right here.
Yes, you can. Oh, I gotta change this to you. You're fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh no, it is Euclidean.
Yeah, it's Euclidean. And I'm going to bonus action hide, and then ready my action to throw a dagger if he comes out of the water.
Got it. The trustworthy and heroic Severus. He says, "Damn, can't see any of them." But they say, "Can't see the enemy. Fire lightning bolts randomly." So he's gonna fire a lightning bolt in this direction.
Erica just thinks, man, who says that?
See him charge energy into his hand and cast a bolt of lightning. Behanan, your lightning lash pales in comparison to the power that this lightning bolt puts out. It flies into the water, and you see the brazier move a little bit because he might have struck the bottom of it. But there's no blood or anything to be seen in the water. It says, "Well, I gave it a shot. I've got a few more things on my sleeve left." And he goes behind this rock over here. Jub.
Yeah, I still can't see him. So, how big is the rock that Erica's behind?
You could go behind it too.
Well, how tall is it?
Oh, it's about. I would say it's about 7 feet.
I want to try and get on top of it.
Okay, so it is slick, so you need to roll athletics at disadvantage.
Yeah. Actually, how far is it? Can I get to it? I can't get to it.
You can get to it. You can get next to it.
Dash to it.
You could dash to it, yes.
I probably can't climb it this turn, then, though, right?
You could climb it if you dash. You could climb and try. Dash
Okay.
and climb. Try that. So it's going to be disadvantage using athletics.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
You can't. You can't climb it right now.
Rip. All right, I'll be right next to it.
Okay, Sarox. Can't see any enemies right now.
I'm gonna step away from the water.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Arden. Can't see anything yet, but you see ripples in the
Go as far as I can, kind of behind this rock, try and take some cover. And I will load a crossbow bolt and get ready to shoot it if I see something that looks like it needs a crossbow bolt to the face.
Okay. You see the water shift rather quickly as I do this arrow and stop right there.
Are we supposed to see an arrow?
I mean, I thought, oh, maybe not. Okay, so this here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was. Okay. This time I won't. So you see another ripple in the water. I don't think I rolled for. You see another water appears to be disturbed on that line. Let me go ahead and roll for.
So it looked like. Did the ripples look like something was swimming in the water
Yes.
that direction?
Yes.
Oh.
Keep going. I'm just gonna.
Well.
See you in a minute, Midlonius.
Nothing I'm gonna do about that. I'll move. I'll hide behind Sarox.
Ah, good idea.
I can do that, right?
Can. Would you like to ready actions? Or do it?
Nope. Hide behind Sarox.
Okay. Where are you? Ah, perfect. You see a creature immediately pop out of the water right there. Can anybody hit it with reactions? Save.
60 feet would be max range for me. So it'd be disadvantage, right?
Yes.
But because I'm hidden, would it just be a normal roll?
That's how hit.
How hiding works.
I mean, just because you're hiding doesn't mean your dagger distance is still stretched. Yeah. Like, I really don't know how that works with, like... But, like, honestly, I think it should stretching the range.
Uh-huh.
Dagger there. Dagger.
I'll probably just wait and see if he goes closer.
Okay. So he's going to immediately throw a harpoon.
Yeah, he's in range for me, so I'm shooting him.
A 17 does hit it for 6 damage. I need to check the range.
8320. Holy shit.
Okay, he does have to swim. He does have to swim close. Actually, harpoon. So he's going to swim a little bit closer. Okay, and then he throws the harpoon at Serox.
Aw, Sag.
Okay.
He rolled a 10, so I assume that.
Nope.
Nope, it hits. Got it.
I took my armor off.
This one can
Damn.
swim. It's going to swim all the way up here. Then it's going to pop out of the water and throw a harpoon if it has the range for it. Not really, actually. So no, it's not going to throw it. It will. That. It's going to again, but this way, still in the. Okay, Pahanin.
Alright. I'm gonna hide behind Jump, and then Ray of Frost this guy.
Got it. A 13 hits for 6.
Nice.
Well done.
That'll be all.
Okay. Have this creature pop out of the water and throw a spear at Elner.
Oh boy.
I imagine a crit fail misses you, so we'll just move on. That is... So we...
There's a lot of things moving.
I don't know about that. Maybe there's only one of them.
We can see 3 of them.
No.
Okay, it pops out of the water
32.
and throws a harpoon. Okay, both of you are available. So it's going to throw one harpoon at Arden. Right there. I imagine a 9 misses you. So we'll move.
Yep.
This one. This one's a little special. He gets to cheat a little bit.
Oh dear God.
That's not fair.
He goes to the surface and begins to slink along the ground and throw a harpoon at Jub.
As he's doing that, I'm gonna let go of my dagger. He's in range of me.
Sure thing. Jub, I imagine a 19 hits you.
It does.
So you take 9 piercing damage. And then I didn't see the dagger, so second.
There it is. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Uh-huh, 7 piercing. Very nice.
Now, because I'm hidden, is that actually sneak attack? Because that, I think, does apply if you're hidden.
Yeah, if you're hidden, I think it is.
Yes. Sneak attack crit, let's go.
Oh my goodness, here comes the damage.
10. So 17 total.
Nice.
Wait, why is it 10? You doubled the 5, but it's 2. It's 2 die.
Yeah, you gotta roll.
I can roll it again, yeah. Okay.
You gotta roll another die.
You have to roll 2 die, yeah.
Okay. Numbers.
I mean, it could be better. Or just
That's
worse.
a 1, let's
Okay.
go!
So 6
Hey!
plus 7, so
13.
13. Cool.
Yeah. And
Good
I
hit,
now
though.
one die or less.
Good hit, though. Another creature in the water.
There's a lot of these fuckers. Holy
I
shit.
keep being like, all right, it's Melonius's turn,
All
and then
right,
it's
and
never
another creature,
Melonius's turn.
and another creature, and one more creature, and then two more creatures actually this time.
You see a creature pop out of the water and throw a spear at Serox.
Okay.
I imagine an 8 misses you. Okay,
It does.
next creature is going to spend its entire turn moving.
God damn, there's a lot of these fuckers.
Melonius is spending his entire turn moving. Yeah.
Another creature pops out of the water right here and throws a spear at Melonius.
We're gonna need Severus to hit some of these lightning bolts. I'm just
15, does it hit Melonius? Is the question.
probably.
A 15 misses Melonius. His AC is quite high. Okay, now Melonius gets to go. Melonius sees that it's at the surface. He's going to punch it, this creature, right in the face. Where are you? Where are you? 2 punches. Unarmed strikes. Ah. Okay, one of those was good. For 5. Cool.
Punching a fucking fish in the water.
Okay,
great.
that was the last. That was the last one of that round.
Yeah, they're fisher strikes.
Erica,
That's me again.
you see there's a lot of fish out of. You see there's a lot of fish and there's a fish out of water.
There's a lot of fish. I feel like a fish out of water. I don't flank. Fine, probably. One of us go first. It'll be fine. I am just going to. I don't have sneak attack. It's the only downside. I guess I'll just walk up here and take 2 strikes of my short swords.
Okay, do it. Where are you walking to?
14. Just this first guy right here that I hit with a dagger.
You're going up. Okay, so
Yep.
yeah, go ahead and move.
Sorry.
So a 14 hits, but a 10 misses.
Okay.
So 14 for 6.
And that is all I can do. Actually, shoot, I should. Yeah, I had a thing I could have done for sneak attack. I'm dumb. Oh, that's
You
fine.
stab the creature, and it roars in pain and anger. Severus Bane is here. He says, "Oh, look, they've lined up for me. How sweet of them." And he runs out in front of the rock, and he says, "Don't. Oh, wait, Erica's there. I better be careful. Erica, you better duck.
Wait.
You should duck."
Hello.
Can I
Hello.
duck?
He will, he says, can't duck. This is a problem. I don't want to hurt you. Let me try using something else. Oh, wait, this one's fun. And he starts to bring his hands together. And he says, "Oh, I haven't used this one in a long time." And a blast of cold cones out in front of him.
I feel like we're getting Otto's live tweet reactions to him looking on Severus' spell list. Like, oh, haven't used that one in a while. Oh, that one looks fun.
And you see a 60-foot cone of cold blast out in
Dear
front of him.
God.
And Cone of Cold might require a few saves from these peeps.
It's gonna be a lot of stuff.
Constitution saving throws for the creatures. So I'm just going to do the Marrows 2. Okay, so those both save. The merfolk that's out of the water is going to save there. Wow, it succeeds again.
Oh, they're rolling really well. Holy shit.
Another for the merfolk. That one fails, so it's dead.
Spell DC's probably really high.
And this creature here also needs to save. That should be it. And it fails. So it is critical now. So the others will take half the damage. So that and that. Okay. And this creature succeeded, but it's weak, so it gets blasted. You see Severus bring together all the energy he possibly can, and he pushes his arms forward, and a blast of freezing air just plows through the water, and the water freezes from the cold. And these creatures, hold themselves sturdy, and while they are harmed, they appear to be less harmed than the one back here, who is almost limp from that attack. Jeb.
That's me.
Yeah, it is. That's true.
I'm going to start by putting Hunter's Mark on the injured dude.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
one with the red on him.
Yeah, I got it.
Ranger Pod.
And then I'm going to shoot at him with my bow. I still had disadvantage turned on from earlier.
Yeah, well, 17 plus 2, 19 hits for 5 damage, right?
And then Hunter's Mark damage as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you killed it. So how do you kill it?
I shoot it through the chest.
Okay. Shoot this creature's marrow through the chest, and it just falls back into the water and sinks. Anything else? You can move the Hunter's Mark. Right?
I have to wait till next turn.
You have to wait till next turn. That's right. That's right.
Could I try to climb the rock again?
I mean, yeah, sure. You could. This time, disadvantage again, but
yep.
Familiar with. Oh, yeah, good enough. You climb to the top of the rock. You can put yourself up there. Yep, there you go. You're on top of the rock. Top of the world.
High ground.
Arden, Severus has blasted the field of battle. The water is frozen, and I will draw where it is frozen. Because it will be... You can walk on it.
Are they kind of stuck in the water now because it's frozen?
So, anything that was submerged can't submerge over using Platinum. So, this, for now, this area...
Draw it.
Is frozen.
Aw.
I've played enough Divinity. I'm not going anywhere on that.
How hurt are these dudes?
They are on top of the freeze. They're on top of it too. How hurt are they? I mean, they're hurt, but not. They've still got plenty of fight left in them.
Yeah, the more I think about my positioning, the more I think I made a mistake. Because I hit this guy twice already, and he's not even half.
Okay, I am going to pull out my loot, and I'm going to strum a discordant note in the area of those two guys, casting Shatter.
Okay.
Bart thing.
Oh, I have to select the spell roll.
Okay, so they're still gonna make a con save. I just want to see the. Okay, so the ice will take it. Okay, so they're going to make their con saving throws. Go ahead and do that. So con is 2. DC is 12 on that. So the first one in front fails it. The second one in the back succeeds. So the first one in front will take 19 damage.
Yep, 19 thunder damage.
Okay.
9.
Holy moly.
The other one will take the 9. Yep, that's correct. And there. The ice shatters where they are. What is the size of that? 10 foot?
10-foot
Okay.
sphere.
I'm just gonna make this smaller. Like
It's like here. It's like this.
I'm just gonna say you shatter this area. I know it's like bigger, but it's just easier. So the ice completely breaks there.
Yep, and I'm backing up into the corner.
Okay, Serox, the ice in front of you. You're not sure how sturdy it is, but it is there. You can try and walk on it. Other than that, there are two creatures that are near the surface.
Is this space big enough for me to stand on?
You could, however, here's what I'm going to say. If you attack from it, you need to make a check. Otherwise, you will fall into the water.
Okay.
Since most of that space is...
I don't want to get into the lightning bolt range. That's just what I'm thinking about right now.
It's probably a good idea to do a special...
Can you move through people's squares? Is that a thing with
Yeah.
D&D?
You can. Yes, you can.
Okay. So I should be able to just move around Erica and get on the other side of this guy.
Can, yes.
So like to right there.
Yes.
Is that space fine?
That's fine, and you wouldn't have to make the check.
Okay. And then I will attack the same guy that Erica attacked.
Okay. Attacking. Sure.
12.
A 12 unfortunately misses.
Okay. That's it.
Okay.
That's all for me.
Got it. Underwater creature unfortunately can't surface right now because of the ice. So it's going to go all the way to the surface over here. Get out of the water. So it went. So it went most of its speed swimming, and then it's going to attempt. Well, it's going to throw its spear at Erica.
I'd rather it didn't.
It did. I'm rolling it. It's too late. Assuming it rolls.
It really doesn't have to, trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize the bad decision I made.
Does a 14 hit you? I actually don't.
Oh, yeah, it does. Just barely.
You take 2 piercing damage.
Ooh,
That's-
man.
I don't know if I can
Damage.
tank that. I'm
2
pretty
damage.
squishy, man.
2
That's a lot of
damage.
damage for me, dude.
Monkey.
It's like
2
half my health.
damage.
Like basically half HP. I think I'm bloodied.
This other creature who is currently popping out there is going to attack Severus with a spear
That's a fucking mistake.
That's what they
with
should be
2
doing.
hands.
We should attack him too, honestly.
A 15 hits Severus
Let's go. Wait, what?
The fuck? His AC is dog shit.
for 7.
He's a wizard. He's
He,
a
um,
wizard.
Yeah.
Sorcerer,
He gets-
he's a sorcerer, like
He gets cut across the shoulder and he goes, "Hey, you're gonna pay for that one." And you see lightning crackling in his hand.
He will definitely pay for that one.
Ugh.
Elner,
Alright. I'm going to move here.
What is that arrow?
he's just gonna lightning bolt that one guy. Like, he's got like a lineup of a ton of guys, but not. He's just gonna lightning bolt that one.
That would be very Severus to do.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, duplicity.
I'm going to invoke Duplicity to make an illusion of myself. How do I ping a square?
just
This
hold
one.
down. This one right here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna draw a little square. Hello. That's you.
Alright, and then I'm gonna laugh and tell the creature to look behind him. And then that's an action, so that's all I got.
Okay. We'll handle that on his turn. This guy's dead. This creature did not appreciate that attack from Severus. It is going to attack him with a bite and then a claw. It's going to bite, and then it's going to claw. Okay, both hit for 16 damage. And so the creature bites Severus on the other shoulder and then claws across his chest. And he goes, "Oh, never mind." And the lightning energy goes away, and he says, "Oh, no. Oh, now I'm doing something different."
Wait, I'm in that line. Wait a minute. Time out.
Bohannon.
Okay. Well, good luck, Erica.
Don't
All right.
I can hear you.
I mean, I could, gust of wind and push you all into the water, but
Why?
maybe less.
That benefits them. That benefits them. They swim.
I mean, I feel like Severus is about to murder somebody, and we may be caught.
I do go first. I do go before him, so it should be okay.
We're safe. All right, cool. I can split up my movement, right? Like after I take my action.
Yes.
Okay. Let's double checking that. I'm going to lightning lure on this one.
Let me see. Okay, it needs to make a strength save. Which one again? Ping it, please. Thank you. Merfolk needs to make a strength. Might succeed on that. Oh, it failed! So it takes 6 damage?
Yes, and it gets pulled.
Towards
right next to me.
Next to you, okay.
Yep.
Okay, it's on the surface.
So
why though?
Pulled it out of the.
So, yeah, I went fishing, boys.
Oh, good.
and
I
we're
got
about to
flanked
go.
by my teammate. Excellent.
We're about to go fishing again.
You're just like Serok's last episode.
So it's cursed, and I am going to. How do I get this to go? Here we go. I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to quicken, and I'm going to lightning lure again.
Okay, on the same one, I assume?
Yep.
Or different? Okay, same one. Strength.
Wait,
12. Oh, it failed again!
All right, cool. So it would go 10 feet over my head, right? So it'd end up behind me.
Yes.
And additionally, because it is cursed from my Curse to the Sea, the important one is at the bottom. Since I've moved it, I get to move it another 15 feet on top. I'm tossing it over the rock.
Over the rock, like there?
Yes.
I don't get to attack it because it's getting pulled, right?
Okay.
That's my 50.
So the merfolk actually doesn't die from that?
Somehow?
It somehow survived all of that.
What the fuck?
Cool.
Christ.
What a merfolk, dude. Shouts to that guy.
Anything else?
Interesting turn.
No, that's all.
The point
Okay.
he did.
Okay, so now we got a bunch of enemies in a row, and then we'll...
I
So,
got a big one.
this one is going to attack Serox again. So it's just going to spear you.
Is it throwing it or like stabbing?
It's trying to stab you with its spear. Just.
All right, I'm gonna use superiority die to riposte.
Oh, okay.
Riposte.
Riposte? Wait, what?
Riposte.
Okay.
Riposte.
So I get to make
I like riposte.
Riposte. Oh my god! Come on.
Trash.
Denied.
The merfolk cackles.
Miss, I got the curse again. Rolling really
I'm
low.
sorry.
Okay, the marrow here is going to slide up in here on you, Melissa.
It can certainly try to hit me.
It's going to double bite. Oh, actually, it can't double bite. I'm sorry. It has to roll. Okay, a 13 and a 10 miss you, I imagine.
Yes.
So that fails spectacularly. Let's go to this one. This special marrow. Elner, you have said, "Whoa, look out behind you." The creature has an intelligence of -1, so it is tricked by you. It looks behind it and attempts to slash its claws at it.
Damn, you're a genius, dude.
What is your AC?
18.
Really? Wow. How does the illusion work for AC and all that? Is it just like anything hits it? Let's see.
I'll ping
Hits,
it again.
but like it realizes that it's not real.
Yeah, so you have advantage on rolls against that creature. Okay. I'm gonna say that like it hits it no matter what because of the illusion, and it will detect that it is not real.
Something's going on.
So it's going to turn back at you maliciously and bite you.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
So 14 misses you, I imagine.
Yeah, still 18.
So let us. That guy is not pleased. Man, 18. Okay, this one actually hasn't. This guy's gonna just pop out and pop out of the water, and it can only go 10 feet on the surface. So it's. And then that one's dead. So Melonius, go ahead. Punch that one to death before.
Punch.
Have you done anything with anything
No,
else?
no key points have been used.
Okay. Hold on.
The character does need to level up after.
I've already leveled him.
Okay, good. And you're. I haven't used anything, but I used unarmed strike. That's it.
I'm going to use my Arms of the Astral Self.
Okay.
I'm gonna go part JoJo.
Fuck.
Yo, he doing it.
Okay.
Oh god, that's a block.
So I'm gonna punch him real good
Into the next fucking dimension.
When you do, just quickly try and sum up what happens so I can. Okay, that hits him. That hits him.
And it's actually it's not 5, it's 6.
Okay.
6 damage.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna kind of like summon my arms and just kind of like stand there for a second, and then all of a sudden a fist is just going to come out of like seemingly nowhere and punch him.
Got it.
That's so cool.
It says this when you summon it, it's like a dex save for them, or they take damage.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay, so I will do that.
Actually,
This deck sucks. I don't know what the save is. Okay, it rolled a 13. Is that save it? I don't know.
Give me a second.
Sure.
Whatever your key. What's your key save?
I don't know what my key save is. Give me a second. I have to look at.
Sure.
5e tools.
5e tools isn't working right now.
There's a mirror.
What?
Yeah. Just look up 5e tools and you'll.
Send that to me later.
Yep. So.
Save 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
8 plus proficiency, so it's 14.
Cool.
Then 13 fails. So I don't know what the damage is. What is the damage? Or take force damage equal to 2 rolls of your martial arts die.
Okay, so that's my first one, so 6. Sorry, no. My martial arts die is 4 currently, so
It's
roll.
It's D4, yeah.
2d4. So
Sure.
It's 5.
Okay, well, you killed it.
Cool.
You just
So
killed it.
So I still get to do my attack.
Sure.
I'm gonna move over here next to Severus, and then
Sure
I'm
thing.
going to actually punch him.
Yep, sure thing.
So still 6 damage.
Yes. Okay, I'm assuming you're hitting the creature, and that hits.
Correct.
Minus 6, yep.
And then I cannot do my second punch because... Wait, no.
Yeah, it's your bonus action to activate
It's my
this thing. So.
bonus action. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty effective attack.
Yeah, that's still like just getting the
You
thing
have your
called
JoJo
in.
body.
Wait, no, I do have... I thought because I have, Sorry, I remember I had punched things twice before without using key points.
Can't you just make 2 unarmed
It
strike?
still takes
Yeah.
your bonus, it still takes your bonus action to do that. Though.
Yeah.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's it then.
Okay. Cool. Erica, back to you. Top of the order.
Yeah, I have so many complex spells to use, but I think I'll keep it pretty simple.
Okay.
I'm going to walk here, get flanking,
Yeah, sure.
and I'm gonna stab him.
Yep. I 16 hits.
Okay, and that is 9 damage.
9. Okay. Real
And
hurt.
because I am a squishy girl and don't like being in front of 6 people, I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And seeing this nice, delicious, nutritious, like lightning bolt kind of area he's looking at here, I don't want any part of that, so I'm going to go this way. Right
Okay.
there.
Gotcha.
Dodge. By the way, your sneak attack is 2d6 now. You're 3rd level.
Oh, is it? It is.
Go ahead and roll an extra d6.
Oh, I didn't roll a d6 earlier too when I had whatever.
The sneak actually procced.
I technically did roll 2d6 last time too, but that would have been double. But
yeah, that would have technically.
I mean,
it's okay.
It's not a big deal. He's gonna die.
Yeah, zip up. Okay.
He got away lucky this time. I let up.
Yeah, true to his word, Severus is not particularly pleased. He's going to cast Ice Storm.
Okay.
Fuck.
There is a radius that exists that this will not hit. He casts it there.
Bird that poops on his shoulder.
So he's going to cast Ice Storm.
Be careful, Gerald.
Which means both of these have to roll Dex saves. Dex saving. Okay. Spells. Let's see if that survives. Nope. See if this survives. Nope. Okay. The merfolk dies immediately, and the marrow dies immediately.
nice.
And moving on. Also, ice is created,
It's back.
so you could walk across it. Jug,
Shatter it again.
there's a merfolk right behind you. Pahanin threw it over your head,
Yep.
and it landed behind you.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna as it was going over my head, I'm just gonna watch it.
Okay.
And then when it hits the ground, I assume I can tell it's not dead yet. Right?
It's not dead yet. It gets back to a standing position, upright position.
All right, I'm gonna shift my hunter's mark over to it and take a shot at it.
You're like, damn, it lived.
Can't have that.
Things can't.
I still have disadvantage on
13 hits. 13 hits.
Okay.
And it's dead.
Yeah, but I wanna press the button.
Okay, sure. You shoot it the first time in the head and it dies, and then you just pull another arrow and fire it, just to make sure.
Yeah.
Discount double step.
Just in case.
Lived in the throw. Damn, I need to make sure.
You had to double check.
Mhm.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's all. I want to stay up on this rock.
Sounds good.
Bird's just chilling over here, by the way.
Arden, there are enemies on the other side of the arena currently. You can walk across the ice.
We're not gonna walk across the ice. That's cool. How hurt is Severus looking?
Good question. You need to roll perception or medicine.
They're the same, so perception it is.
Okay. Some people get, their bonus on medicine, so just in case. Okay. From that perspective, Polonius is technically in the way a little bit, but you can tell, those enemies did hurt Severus more than you thought, considering the amount of power he's displaying. As much as Severus has been boasting about his own strength, he can be wounded through most meager of attacks.
He's got powerful spells, but he looks squishy.
He will blow things up, but as far as his own strength is concerned and his endurance, it ain't there.
Ooh.
Okay.
Pull and think.
Cool. Alright, I will just stick with that information for now. I'll move over here a little bit, and I'll pull up my crossbow again, And I'll this one's unwounded, right?
Correct.
I don't know about
Unwounded.
both are healthy. Yeah, I'll shoot at that one. It's closest to me.
Yep. For 2. Okay, 2.
And I will use a new thing. I will use my Psychic Blades. When I hit a creature with a weapon attack, I can spend 1 use of my Bardic Inspiration to do an additional 2d6 psychic damage.
Okie dokie. Could take it out here. You don't, but you do healthy check.
Nice.
I'm proud of you.
Okay.
Yeah, I whisper some mean words into it, and as it gets hit with my crossbow, it knows that it smells.
I see. Understand.
That hurts it.
Yeah, its feelings are hurt. A single tear.
What does it smell like, Spoon? What does it smell like? What's the insult?
Fish.
Ooh.
Oh, it's not really an insult. I mean, that just kind of is like a fact.
Yeah. But, it doesn't like that anyway.
But, like, I don't hear it, so
You
what do I
can tell
care?
that Arden. You can tell in the way Arden says it that he hates fish. So.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Serox, is your turn.
I'll attack the. I'll attack the blue guy, the one to my right.
Okay, go ahead. Yep. Big hit.
Rolled above a 10.
Big hit.
Free of the curse, maybe. That's it.
That one died to Jub. This one died. Elner.
All right. So I'm gonna laugh at this ding dong.
Yep.
And tell him I told him to look behind him, and then I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds from my invoke, or from my illusion.
Okay.
It's level 1.
Give him a touch. Oh
my
god!
14 hits.
What the fuck is that dice?
And you have killed the creature, but how are you killing it?
What are you rolling? 2d10?
It's 2d10.
Jesus.
I mean, my illusion's just gonna like poke it with a finger, and then it's just gonna fall over, I guess.
Okay. The illusion pokes the creature, and it looks back a little confused again, and then the illusion, the inflict wounds, it looks like your angle, Serox. A poison has taken effect on the skin of the creature, the scales of it, and it starts to writhe in pain, and it yells out in Abyssal. Once more, he says, "No, I am Shallon, protector of the lady's artifact," and it just goes limp to the.
I take notes.
It's just like pulled a book.
And
can you
like? Oh yeah, okay.
Can you even write?
Yeah, I can read.
Whoa, Elner!
Have like massive gloves. Like, how do you hold a pencil?
Haven't you seen massive pencils?
Oh my
Listen,
god.
Everything's a massive pencil for Elner. Calm down.
That is true. That is true.
Okay. Elner, anything else besides killing the...
Let me think. I guess I can move my clone as a bonus action, I think.
Good.
So I'll move it to this square.
Okay, got it. Okay.
That's it.
Pahanin, before you consider your strike, after witnessing the death of their leader, these merfolk drop their weapons.
Oh. I see. I won't fire.
Okay. Their weapons are dropped. They're surrendering. Dead. Try that again. This guy's dead. There you go. This creature surrendered. Melonius, it appears that the merfolk are surrendering. From what you can see, they've dropped their weapons. You're pretty far, but you can tell that that's... are you going to do anything, or no?
No, as far as I can see.
Okay.
Plus, there's no real way for me to get to them right now anyways.
Well, the ice you could try and walk across, but again, I see your point.
Yeah.
So, okay. I'm just going to ask globally then, since we're hitting this next round. Would anybody like to strike them down while they have surrendered?
I mean,
I'd
is
like to
Severus
retreat
gonna
my-
let Severus
Severus
gonna
is
let them
gonna shoot
live?
him.
That's the question.
I'm asking
Okay,
you.
look.
I'm asking everybody else globally.
No shot. I'm gonna go get my dagger from a corpse real quick.
I'll
Okay.
take aim at the one by Serox, but not actually shoot.
Okay. Again, they have surrendered, so at this point, I don't hear anybody striking them down while they've surrendered. Okay. Then I'm going to remove... Combat's over. Okay. Severus is going to walk across the ice to the other side. You guys, Ard and Melonius, he just went first, so it's very clear that it is safe enough to walk across. And, yep, go ahead.
I would ask Serax. Serax, could you ask them if they have any like valuables or anything before anything else happens? Because I mean, they'd probably know if it's underwater better than we could. It means your time getting it.
You want to know if they have valuables?
Yeah, like maybe any gems that come ashore. I mean,
Or,
you
like,
saw the dead
the-
pirates down there, right?
The relic we're here for, you know, probably ask for that.
Did we see the relic and like across the way?
There appears to be some kind of poorly drawn glass container with something inside that is colorful. Just gonna get rid of some stuff.
I'd like
I
to find
guess-
a way.
I guess I'll turn to the thing and ask him if he has valuables in a questioning tone, because I'm not sure why.
What language?
Abyssal.
The creature looks at you quizzically.
Oh, damn.
It appears it does not understand the language. Would you like to try another?
Would you like to try again?
Nope. That gives me all the information I need. I want to search the body of the one that died painfully next to me.
Well, it's carrying a harpoon,
I don't care about that. I
and
thought
that's
that
it.
said-
It's honestly, it don't got pockets or anything. Just carrying it.
There's a secret
It's
compartment
gonna be
on the
kind of
harpoon.
funny. Can I dissect him?
In front of his
Oh,
fucking.
bro,
What?
don't do that.
Medicine,
little pie.
depending on if you actually want to be.
I want to dissect him in the sense of understanding his body parts.
You still got to be kind of careful.
Alright, this
Okay.
is a penis. This is used for reproduction.
You
He was
take
not
your
careful.
halberd and you're trying to gently open it up,
God.
and you completely cut its arm off by accident.
Oh my god.
Sarah,
Stop!
we-
What are you doing?
It's already dead.
I'm
what
pulling
do
on
you-
his arms. Make him stop.
Serox,
I'm just
it
worried
appears Pahanin is trying to grab
I
you.
don't even notice.
Severus takes the arm and goes,
I guess you could say crossing us cost him an arm and a leg.
Do I?
Not
Do, I know
sorry,
it was.
I-
I know it was very poor, but do I
That's
at least notice
very poor
anything of
taste,
interest
but-
about the body?
I don't know how much you know about these types of creatures.
Not
Just in
much,
general
But-
beforehand.
So I'll tell you what my thought process is right now.
Mhm,
Is
mhm.
that he spoke Abyssal, so in my mind, since the other ones don't speak Abyssal, I think he's like a demon.
Oh.
So now I want to look inside of his body.
Jub, you know the history of these creatures a little bit. Perhaps you should explain it to them, to Serox, and if you don't remember what I said, I'll say it.
Yeah, Jub will say that.
Okay, it seems like you don't remember. Marrow, these creatures actually were merfolk. They used to be merfolk, and what they ended up doing is they worshipped an evil god, and they made blood sacrifices to this god, and they ended up opening up a rift to the abyss, and as a result, they became corrupted, and this is what they became. These are actually merfolk. And you wouldn't know it,
So
but
they're
their
corrupted
structure would be similar, but they are slightly different in that
Okay.
some kind of demonic presence has adapted these creatures.
Okay, then I will. As I'm looking through anything I notice of note that I can think of, I know it's a poor roll, but I'm just saying, like, in my mind, for what I know, if I notice anything of like interest about that might be like a demonic transformation, I'm gonna put those notes into my book.
Okay, well, Jub gave you that information. That's for free. No, these creatures don't have any discernible traits from their organic structure that you say, oh, clearly this is where the demon influenced the transformation. Can't detect that. However,
Okay.
Jub's information is valuable. The history of these creatures is what Jub. So that's something you would write down, I would imagine.
That actually, the history of the creatures doesn't quite matter as much to me as knowing the physiology of a demon. So I'm not going to quite note that.
It's
much.
Again, these aren't demons actually. They were changed. They were adapted by the abyss. Yeah,
The bad politics.
That's unfortunately you're not as satisfied, Serox. This is just me. Serox is not as satisfied as he wished he was.
That's fine. That's exactly what I needed to know.
Okay.
Perfect. So I'm done dissecting him.
Got it. Okay, so Serox has completed dissecting this creature, and I'm just gonna bring him close. And is anybody else trying to communicate with the creature?
I guess that was kind of a dead end.
And you have to tell me what.
Common.
Okay, you try common. Go ahead.
Can you understand this?
Nods. They nod their heads. They both understand common.
Oh.
Well, way smarter.
Well, that's surprising. Where's the relic?
They point to the back of the cavern where let me see if I can. My amazing drawing of glass apparatus where the relic is.
I see worse.
All right, go get it, Severus.
One second. I used a lot of stuff for. So he says, I suppose this time I can. And he actually jumps into the water.
You guys think we should stop him?
Now he swims?
While he's going to swim, I'll say to the merfolk, well, you do speak our language, it seems. So do you have anything valuable here?
They say in common again. They say, value here, what you seek, what that thing seeks.
That's kind of what he seeks. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna walk closer to them and like beckon them to come towards me.
Okay, they lean in a bit.
And then I want to cast Cure Wounds on both of them.
Okay.
They each get one.
One. Okay, go ahead and. Oh, there they are. 3 and 4. Okay. They appear confused. They say, "Don't understand. Trying to kill us before. Why heal us?"
Well, you started attacking us first, but now you're not. So now we're all cool.
We were protecting a sacred relic to goddess of the sea. That is why we
Which
attacked.
goddess is that, by the way?
Goddess Umberly. She requested that we protect this sacred. I'm surprised you know nothing of this place. Perhaps the other creature is obtaining this item, knows more about it. Has he?
No,
Not yet. Anything
more
you would like to
ghosts.
share while he's over there getting it?
Yeah, well, he's over there just creating a national monument.
He grabs it. He just grabs it. And they look over and they say, he has desecrated this holy place. Misfortune will only follow. I would tread lightly. Waters connect to the sea.
That's mostly a him thing, though, because he stole it, right? Not like an us thing.
You are a part of this, so misfortune may come upon you. Tread carefully.
You heretics.
Fair enough.
We appreciate.
Well, since he's got that, I guess we should be on our way.
Pops back out of the water. He says, "Whew, what a swim!"
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, that's it. Go ahead. I'm just.
If Pinhannon's like really okay with what's going on here before he gets back.
Shaking.
He's shaking
Livid
with.
rage.
Oh God. And Severus goes, "Well, great job, everyone. Great job. I think we all did a fine job, and we worked really well as a team. So, I think we are finished here. Let us be on our way and get out of this. Sound like a plan?"
Yep.
And
But-
our ship's still here.
But what should we do about these two?
Leave them.
I mean, they're not going to do anything, so.
Okay. And he walks towards the exit. And he says, "Come on, let's go."
Yeah, I follow.
Rather than letting him walk into the water on his own, as soon as he's on the shoreline about to jump in, I'm going to try to gust him in.
Okay. Does he have to actually make a save? Or does it happen? Just in case I do have to make a save.
I mean, if you don't want to give it to me for free.
No, I'm asking if I have to save. So what do I say? It says spell save DC.
Strength.
Okay.
12.
So he'll do it. I mean, you're doing it, so doing it. Strength save. He's terrible at that.
76.
I rolled it. Where is it? So the DC is 12. Okay, you pushed him in the water.
Okay. I'm gonna make it clear I'm not looking at it anymore, and I'm whistling.
I start laughing. I start giggling.
I'm gonna pat it on the back. Good shit. Oh.
He exits the water back to the surface. He goes, "Okay, ha ha ha, very funny. Very funny. Well, my clothes are already wet, so no harm done."
It was kind of funny.
It was. That was.
It was
funny.
pretty good. It was pretty fun. I'll admit that. That was a good one.
So I'm looking around wondering how we get back, because all I see is a cave with only water.
You swim back through.
Hey, just go back through.
Go back the way we came, and
Did
hope
you
nothing
forget,
bad happens.
We came right through this way. There was like a gate that we swam under.
But
That
I
rose
can't
up.
swim.
But how'd you get here?
I don't know.
Something took over his mind.
Can we say, for the sake of brevity, that when Severus Dimension Doored in, instead of swimming, he brought Xerox?
Yeah, he can bring one other person, so sure, why not?
That thing that we definitely did the first time we came in. Severus, could you do that again for?
Does the big guy need help again?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Come on over here, big guy. Come on over here. We're friends. Come on over. I'll give you a door. I'll give you the door.
Xerox, push him in the water again.
That's great. That's good. That's good.
Hey,
You know,
hold on. What is Gerald doing over there?
What is this? What is this bird? What is it doing? Whose bird is this?
He thought he called you up.
Gerald, peck his eyes out.
No, I didn't. I didn't call the bird. If I called the bird, I would have done the cawing sound of something. Okay, well let's go. He produces the dimension door. Tossed a spell for him.
Just like
I'll
we drew
step
it up.
through.
We just exhausted all his spells, guys.
Says, "Come on, guys, hurry up, get in the water." I can only bring one person in, so hurry up.
Yeah.
Swimming.
All right.
He stops Pahanin before he enters the water. And he says, "Saw what you did."
I'm still whistling, dog. I'm not responding.
Oh, you're gonna play it that way. Fine. You seem to have some soft spot for these creatures. He throws a chromatic orb at the weak one.
Oh my god. Can I respond?
You could respond if you can.
Yeah, I'm
Kinda
fucking
stuff.
shoving him again.
Well,
He almost
so
got shoved,
sure.
I know. Okay.
The chromatic orb is produced, and it just absolutely explodes the creature with acid. And you shove him, and he says, "Play a trick again on me, and I will produce a wall of flame around you that you will burn and suffer for as long as I see it hysterical. Don't do that."
Man, guys, they're taking a while over there.
And he jumps into his door with Sarah.
Dive under. I will.
So Sarek's got all that too.
And let us get us back out of here.
Hypothetically, how many spell slots does he have?
How many does he have now? I can just. Well, gosh, actually, like he's kind of running low.
Let's just drown him on the way back, guys.
Just stab him. Yeah, he comes out, we just stabs us out.
But he has sorcery points.
Take the starfish, put it back, go apologize to the dragon. Now the dragon's under our control. Easy clap.
Throw him to the sharks, dude. We got this.
So you take the boat that you left, and it is still there, no problem whatsoever.
Wasn't there like
so you're on the small boat first. I'm getting to that.
Oh, okay.
So you exit the cave on your smaller raft, and it is there appears to be no storms or anything outside. You are in the clear, and it is still late evening. As I think some of you, I almost forgot to be fair that we left late because it was requested that we leave. So yeah, so we ended up leaving late in the evening, and it's still late evening, but at some point I think guys actually sail back. We'll see. Sun's gonna be. So get on the boat. Mission accomplished. Small boat is hitched back onto the larger boat, and the captain greets you. She says, "Oh well, live. So mission accomplished."
Yeah,
I immediately go to the central mast and hold on.
She says, "Okay. Sounds like
we have what we came for.
Have what you came for. Then we set sail." And guys, sail out. We're not even going to do anything. This one, no random encounters, right? Set sail. Leave the cove. No problems whatsoever, because I don't feel like having a random encounter right now. And we are back to Port Cadence, and it is the sun's going to rise in a few hours. And you ship which is the docks near Fisher Wharf. Captain puts down the, I don't know what they call it, but it's like, it's not stairs, obviously. I guess it would be like a little bridge.
Is it called the gangplank?
Is it the gangplank? Just like that's the gangplank off from the boat and it goes. So anyway, what is it? I actually don't know.
Yep. Gangplank is a short bridge or platform placed between the side of a ship and the boat. And
beautiful.
Look at me and my
beautiful.
maritime knowledge.
Beautiful.
Like
gangplank.
I have no fucking clue, but I do.
Gangplank goes down onto the Fisherman's Wharf dock, and Captain says, "Well,
first one off the boat.
Been a pleasure. If you ever need some assistance, do turn to me. This was quite the adventure."
Will do.
Think about it.
We appreciate it, Captain.
Well, paid, and you were hurt, and we only had to deal with a couple sharks.
And we did get the extra rum too.
You did that, and so do the crew. And the crew says, "Hail!" They're excited. They're like, "Ho!" So they're excited about the extra rum.
They were nice.
And Severus leaves the boat. Sarok's already left earlier. And at this point now, we are traveling back to the inn to regroup and press Severus on explaining everything.
And paying us.
So, arrive back at the tavern. Severus is at a table. Sarox is there with him because Sarox got off first. those two just are at the table already. And the rest of the party, are you going to join?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
I guess.
I mean, you don't have to. Say, fuck it, go to bed. That would be totally fine.
I'm
Options
mad,
there.
but he must pay for his crimes.
So, large enough table where everybody can sit. And Severus says, well, done.
Do we have booster seats?
Oh yes, there are seats made for gnomes and boosters available too.
Yo, huge. I'll take one of those, please.
Okay, got it. So Severus says, well done. Well done. I am quite pleased with that result. Nobody died. Exciting. And came out on top. Good work. Should you wish to be called upon again, you are welcome to aid me. However, I do understand your hesitation to want to join again. I've ruffled some feathers. So, my end of the bargain to you, explanation. If you still wish my explanation.
Yeah,
Yes.
entertainment.
Yeah.
I figured you would. Better to ask anyway. Some of you don't want to hear another word out of me. But truth is...
yeah, but like we also are our own explanation, so it's kind of like a give and take.
Okay, are you done? You done, little girl? Can I... Okay. So, truth is, yes, these artifacts are items that used by the gods, worshipped by others, protected, as you've seen, with life. But these items are protected because they are keys. They're keys that are required to open. Now, the reason why they are so heavily protected, like this one was, this door that I am looking for happens to house something called the Eternal Flame. It is as I'm sure you could guess, just based off anyone with sort of arcane insight or knowledge, the Eternal Flame is a magical source of fire, but fire itself, legended from stories long before, gosh, anything anyone would written record, legend, and the Eternal Flame is supposedly the source of life that the gods produce. And I want it. Well, I want a piece of it. Can't take the whole thing. But you can take a little. If the stars align and you have the right items in your the keys, or something to contain the flame, and then I'm done. I leave, never to return. Job's done. Cause no more havoc in this place, because there will be no need. I have exactly what I desire. What else can I share with you? Why do I want it? It is the source of creation, so they say. Imagine the possibility. I could study it, perhaps use it, for myself or others. I have grand desires for such a power. Desires that I haven't had in, well, ever, actually. I am quite a bit older than you might suspect.
You said when you get it, you're going to leave this place.
Yes.
Be a little more specific. What is this place?
This realm. I'm gone. I won't need to be here anymore. So I'll just leave. I'll open up a door only I may walk through, with the eternal flame and go back to where I want to go. There is a very specific place I need to. I made a deal, and I need to go through it. So
where's this door that houses the flame? I'm curious.
The door is in the mountains. The dragon that I negotiated with, bargained with, I gave him something the dragon desired, and in turn, I now know where it is. And the door is deep in the mountains. Well, it's deep in the Green Mountain, say, where the dwarves are. Where many secrets are held that are deep in the caverns of that place, dark places, that only the most monstrous of creatures are. So, this doorway will be difficult to get to, but when I get to it, and I will have the single most powerful source of, I think, in the universe. At least from what we know. And then I'll leave. Won't hear from me again. I won't bother you. Nor will I care.
Will you be
All right.
requiring our services more often?
Yes, of course.
To go into this place?
Yes,
Go
of
through
course.
That door?
Yes. Yes, I will. I will require your services, should you wish to provide them, to help me with the other 3 artifacts. One of them, I would most appreciate that, because I'm not even sure I can get it by myself. This one I could have gotten by myself, but the truth is, having the help never hurts. So, the other artifact I need will require some planning. I might have mentioned it before, but it's protected by a powerful mythical creature, not a dragon. A little bit of a lower class than that. But formidable enough where, if I were to go toe-to-toe, I would most likely die.
So
What kind of creature is it?
Mythical creature? I'm told that it's a hydra.
So where do you want us next?
I will let you know. I still need to figure that out on my own. And I don't want to bother you with this. That's not your job, and I'm not asking you to. I will do the investigation on my own. When I find it, I'll find you.
Well, that's ominous.
Don't worry too much about it. I've been here long enough, made a few friends. Well, acquaintances, actually. And I have some eyes in places to find certain people. And if I need your help, I'll be able to find you. But don't think of it as ominous. Believe me, if I'm being completely honest with you, I have no reason to harm you. You are not my enemy. You actually are trustworthy in that way because I hardly know you. And the people that I do know, I know that they're untrustworthy. Look, you may not like me, but I can trust that you don't see me as a threat, so I don't see you. And if you do see me as a threat, well, it's unfortunate. Believe me, I have no interest in seeing you. There might be some others that have schemes of their own that you'll come across, but my schemes are more selfish than.
That I believe.
So, anything else you need to know? Or does that satisfy you? And I'm paying you. I'm paying you item value beyond anything you could possibly.
I actually had a question.
Sure thing.
I was reading up back when I was younger about the founding of Pendrago, and I came across something discussing
Yes.
6 individuals, and I believe your name was one of them.
Oh, yes, I was there.
There was a couple others
Yes.
I heard of, but would you mind filling me in as to more of the other 5 and what happened to them?
The other 5 are on their own. I joined them. We came together as a group. We were put to a task by the king of this particular land. Human king had desires of his own to steal a forbidden fruit. And there was no metaphor there. Fruit, great tree. It supposedly at the time we were told it provides eternal life, which isn't actually true. I can attest to that. But our job was to ransack the castle, give it to the king, and in return we get all sorts of goods and rewards. We also have access to my compatriots at the time. They are, well, actually, I met one of them here.
Oh.
One I was meeting here was he's a druid. Normally, I'd say nice guy, real friendly, but that is not true. None of these individuals are friendly. If you ever have the misfortune of coming across them, I suggest you 180 into the other. They were a part of this. And when I completed it, I got what I wanted. I moved on to the next one, which is figuring out where I can get this, what I now know as.
Definitely not checking my notes. And the druid, their name was Bamboo, was it?
Sure. Yeah, that's what he calls himself. He's not particular.
And I know there was a sorcerer whose name I received as well, and a human who could change shape, making before.
I can tell you the other sorcerer is an elf that I know of, and particularly interested in fire. So you may want to avoid that unless you like your skin melted. Also, this particular individual also has some light interest in dragons, as I do.
And what of the other 2?
The other two, to my understanding, have they've changed their names since I've met them. So, honestly, I really couldn't tell you what their name is. I don't talk. The only one I talk to is Bam. The only one I talk to. Again, I wouldn't call this person.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying to get a gauge for who to avoid more than anything.
But his knowledge is invaluable. It's been quite helpful.
Surprised he isn't working with you on this if his knowledge is so valuable.
Oh, no. He and I do not have the same interests whatsoever. But he understands that I am not a threat. So, no reason why he wouldn't help me, and I return the favor. But no, he don't share a common goal. He's with the other 5 stayed together. They decided it would be better to do that, and I had a single goal: helping, aiding the king move forward my interests. Oh, I'm sure that was plenty of information that you wanted. So, what's the verdict? Help or no? I'm pretty sure I can guess someone's answer. And he's looking at Pahanin.
I cough loudly.
But the rest of you, I imagine...
I will help. Believe it or not, we have a common destination.
Really? Well, that's interesting. The mountain.
He's one of the 6.
Correct.
Mountain.
Though not for the crypt or the flame as you were, but that mountain has answers that I seek.
Really? Do tell. Let's share with me.
I just did.
No, I mean, like, why? What in there? That's not, like, you gave me the surface. I want deeper. Give me
The
one
mountain
level
has
deeper.
Answers that I seek.
Give me a level deeper. What answers?
Answers to my questions.
Okay, so you got questions. Of questions. Maybe you'll share those questions with me when you're ready. Believe it or not, my friend, I've lived for 3.5 centuries, so I might have some help I can provide. Okay, well.
Can I, by the way, during this, can I see if he was lying at all during any of this?
Yeah, sure, you can insight.
Do I have a thing? Okay, no. Okay. Click that, click that.
3.5 centuries might have been generous. He might be old.
I mean, he is the realm jumper.
The true boomer.
Well, if there's nothing else that you need to know, I am finished here. And if you do make it aware.
How?
I just explained that I know a lot of people. Lots of different people. I'm sure there's a town that, or some dark corner, may have an acquaintance of mine that can throw my name in the right. Get my interest.
I thought you said you'd come get us when you found out the information you needed for where we'd go next.
And when my name reaches my ears, I will.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll find us if he needs us either way.
But of course, you could decline, leave here, not want to see me again, and that'd be that. I'd figure out where to get my help elsewhere. I'd obviously be sad about it. I thought we were close, but I'd move on. Okay. Well then.
I got nothing more to say.
I believe there was payment discussed as well for this before we...
Yes,
right?
I explained that when we finished my tasks, I would pay you. One is not... And I did explain that your reward would also be the explanation I provide.
Reading.
What other reward did I promise?
None.
Oh, I'm making sure. I forgot.
No, that was it. That's all he said.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's John forgetting.
Fair enough. Then, bid you good evening. I'll pay for your room.
Oh, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Seems like
Pay
something.
for my own.
Pay for your own. Okay. There's only 3. If I buy all 3 rooms, got no chance. I'll let you, I'll buy 2 rooms.
Before he finishes
Get your
talking,
third.
I'm
Okay.
already running. to
Bye-bye.
the
He's
gatekeeper.
fast, actually. Fast.
Yeah, little legs move faster.
He throws some gold on the table and says, "There you go. That should cover." I'm off now. I'll go take a ride.
Okay, bye.
And he walks out of the tavern.
We should probably figure out what we want to do about that guy.
We should probably sleep on it first, because I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, I have some ideas.
It's true, El.
I'm always tired.
I'm not tired, but I see no other reason to stay here, so I go to my room.
All right then.
And the rooms here suck.
They do suck. So the rooms are paid for. Get all the rooms. Pahanan took one to himself.
Spite.
Rebellion, spite against Severus.
Pettiness.
And that's it. That's the session for in the next session. Before next session, excuse me. I will update the list of things I have available.
Are we getting a full rest then? Can we reset everything?
You can get a full rest, and I will let you know. I'm rounding it up to 2,000 EXP total. Divide that by 7. Would be
285.7.
okay. 285 it is.
What's the XP that everyone should have now?
1052 before this.
So that's 1337.
I
You're
guess.
kidding. Wait, you're kidding.
We're elite, bro.
Wait, is that actually?
Elite gamers.
Yo.
Yeah,
Autumn,
285,
did
1337.
some-
Mental
some
math,
nice
baby.
math there, bro. Nice.
I actually didn't. Sure, I'll take the credit.
Nice.
I got that
Yep,
big
thanks.
brain,
Yep,
dude.
got it.
Ken,
What can I
just wink-
say? You're
just
welcome.
wink
Just
to
got
the
it.
camera,
Yep, I
Autumn.
totally got that. All right, that'll do for today. It's late for some of you.
Yeah,
So
and your morass.
call it a session. Thanks, guys, for playing. We'll meet again in a. Let's see, actually, yeah, to October. Meet again October 1st.
Pagu?
See you guys later.
Oh.